Alright, hello guys. So today I'm going to be doing like a drugstore face and a new how I do my eyebrows. And then I have some exciting news at the end. So be sure to watch the whole thing. Or maybe I'll just throw it in at a random point to make sure you're paying attention. For the most part, it's all going to be drugstore products, if I can find all of them. I started, because I already had makeup on today, with removing it with drugstore wipes. These are the best thing ever, and I think they're like $2.60 for 25, and they're my favorite. Anyway, we're going to start with some moisturizer. I've been using the Soap and Glory, trying to remember what this stuff is called, and it's just their regular daily face lotion. So I'll start with my Porefessional primer. I've been trying some new products, been trying to branch out, been trying some drugstore stuff. Certain stuff I just can't bring myself to do, but I've had a lot of issues with finding drugstore products that don't break me out. Like this moisturizer, I tried the acne moisturizer of it because I've been having issues with breakouts, and I actually think that it was one of the things that was causing me to break out even more. Like it was definitely not helping, that's for sure. It did not make them any better. Now that I have primer on, I've been mixing the two of these, and this is something I picked up from Luster Deluxe. Katie, she's a rock star. She's one of my favorites, so you should check her out. I'll link her below. Although I'm hoping if you're all here on my channel, you all know who she is, because she's way better at this stuff than I am. Anyway, we have the Matte Infallible, which this is like their original formulation, and this is the one drugstore foundation I've never had any issues with, and I do use this. And then I've been doing the ProGlow, because I haven't really been into super matte looks, but I put this little guy on my nose. And just the combination of the two has been working pretty well for me. And I use my beauty blender for both. So I just go in and apply just a tiny drop of the Matte Infallible to my nose. But now that I'm blonde, I do my eyebrows a little bit differently. I still make them dark. Some people like that, some people don't. To each their own. I mean, I'm going to take my NYX concealers in 03 and 02. These are amazing drugstore concealers. They're really, really nice. I take 03, which has more of a salmon-y undertone, that peachy, more of like a color correcting tone almost, and I put this one just under the bags of my eyes, and that's kind of a lot, and I don't really get dark circles, so I don't really know why I do this, but I do. If you have dark circles, try this out. If you have super dark circles, you'll probably need something a bit more color correcting oriented instead of just a concealer with that tone, which it would be a color correcting concealer, but this is just a concealer that has a peachy undertone versus something truly color correcting. I'm trying to branch out and do some more like drugstore stuff and give you guys some more variety here, but the struggle for me, it doesn't work with my skin well. And I know it works, it does work for some people, and that's great, but I have tried so many drugstore foundations, and they always oxidize terribly on my face, and by the end of the day, even if I have the lightest color, I will look like an Oompa Loompa. And nobody wants that. And just because I waxed my eyebrows. I didn't wax them. I tweezed my eyebrows. I will put a little bit there. And just blending everything out. What do you guys prefer? Talk-throughs or voiceovers? I feel like I just kind of get to hang out with you guys when I do a talk through. It's just awkwardly quiet in my room, but that's okay. And if you can see on my desk, I am currently drying my client brushes because I have a makeup client tomorrow. Now I'm going in with my NARS powder, if any of you guys can guess it, because I just can't stay away from it, especially when I'm doing more of a dewy look and just setting like under my eyes. That's the one thing I do have to say, is I used to just use my YSL foundation that you guys all know. I use it with everything, and then they changed the formula and now I hate it, and I feel like no matter what I do, it just kind of moves around. I cannot find a shade to match me, even if I mix shades, to save my life, unless I have a really dark fake tan on, which is great, but I don't always have time for that. So I just kind of set just my concealer, and then now I will start my brows. And I use Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe, along with Gimmebrow in number 3. And when I'm feeling extra fierce, I will toss in my Brow in number 5, which is super dark. This is what I used when my hair was dark. But sometimes I like having that extra little pop because my eyebrows are still pretty dark. And I just go through and brush them out. This is my bad eyebrow. It's missing like a chunk and the shape is super weird. And this is my good one. We each have those. You always want to brush through what you've done. And now I will take my Gimmebrow. Sorry, my phone flame's on. Normally nobody talks to me, so it'd be fine if it's on. I keep my old Gimmebrow always, so I have that little tiny brush that's all dried out and gross with no product on it. But that works really nice. If you get too much of this product on it. And I know Gimmebrow is meant to be, it's not a brow gel, it's meant to be like a plumper, I'm gonna call it. I don't feel like that's the right terminology at all, but that's what I'm gonna go with today. And then I take the dried out one that's all crusty and dry and just brush through them to make them nice and even. Does anybody else feel like they have like cowlicks in their eyebrow? Because I do. And since I'm going with the brow look here, I will go ahead and pop on Gimmebrow. Nope, this is Brow. And I know this is dark, so hate on it if you wish, but stay out of my comments because I don't want to deal with your negativity. And I actually love this little brush it comes with. Like, this is super handy to me. Just pop it out, click, and you go. Now this, you really do want to make sure, if you're like me and you don't have dark hair, you're brushing out, because if not, you might get some crazy things going on. So yeah, I just put this dark color through the very end. I don't drag that through everywhere. Taking just a fluffy brush and Custard by Anastasia right in my crease. This is just going to be super neutral because I have exciting news. I have an affiliate code with a lash company now. Super fitting, I know. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. But If not, I'll give you the code below. I'm going to be putting those lashes on. They're extremely similar to Blinking Beauty, to my favorite pair from Blinking Beauty. So that's really nice because they are cheaper. And they're Canadian, and we all know I love Canada. So let me just blend my life together again. And I'm going to take just the smallest amount of Fawn on my favorite, one of my favorite brushes, if it's... So this is the Zoeva Luxe Defined Crease. If heaven was a brush, this would be the brush. And I'm just going to take Fawn, just a little tiny bit, right there. And of course this is a neutral eye look, of course. And I am going to take with the same brush, bring Fawn, just V a little bit. And I'm just picking up blending brushes and blending at this point. I don't necessarily want it to look like I have a ton of shadow on. I'm really just trying to depthen my eye a little bit. So blending is key in that instance. And at this point, guys, I take my Kat Von D Trooper liner because all of my liners were just killing me. Then I'm taking just a little concealer brush and cleaning up my wing liner. I seriously used a million different liners in this tutorial because all of my liners are just crusty and old, and you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Then I'm taking my favorite bronzer Hoola with a amazing Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna add some depth to my face and make myself not as pale and give me a bit of dimension. And after my bronzer, I just took Champagne Pop by Becca and highlighted my face. Then I go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and add that to both top and bottom lashes before I put on falsies. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Dun 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 dun. These are not a brand new pair because I wore them, but it's okay. You'll get the idea. These are Mandy lashes in Goddess. Hopefully that's like... Is that better? Hopefully that's better. I don't know. Can't see. Not behind the camera. And now to put them on. I probably won't get that one hit wonder tonight. I don't think it will. But my wings are sharp. Fire! Alright. And I only got footage putting one lash on, so there you go, folks. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. I just added a little bit of eyeshadow like you saw, liner, and my lashes. My coupon code will get you 10% off, and these are between like $12 to $15 cheaper than the Blinking Beauty lashes already without my discount code, so that's super nice. I don't have any complaints about the lashes so far, and I've worn them a couple times. they're actually so similar to my favorite pair that it just makes my heart so happy. So I hope all of you guys try them, and if you have any questions about mink lashes or how to care for them or how to wear them, comment below and I will get back to you. If you want to see more of an in-depth video on lashes and caring for lashes and all of that, just let me know. I was super boring with this look, but what's new? So hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe and share. See you later.